This meeting is being recorded.
They don't chase one time, pay no more. They building wealth while they open doors.
Unlock your life, unlock your freedom. Travel the world and still keep your income. With a Netflix of travel, Amazon of vibes, one click away from paradise. Whatever you think this is, it's 1,000 times better. We ain't selling trips, we selling freedom forever. Access over upsell, that's our letter. Better lifestyle, family, we travel the better. Whatever you think this is, 1,000 times better. We ain't selling trips, we selling freedom forever. Access over upsell, that's our letter. Better lifestyle, family, we travel together. Together, better, 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 better.
This ain't just travel, it's a movement. We save more, earn more, and live better.
Whatever you think it is, it's 1,000 times better.
Yeah.
We travel together.
As they used to say back in the day, that's my jam. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. Great way to get the morning started. Well, good morning, ladies. Thank you so much for hopping on here this morning. I'm going to call this cash flow and coffee and cash flow conversations. It's actually 8 something in the morning on the West Coast where Patricia is. I think the rest of us may be East Coast, but it's still morning time. We still got some more people logging on. And so we're not going to keep you long this morning. It's going to be a small group session, just a small hand-picked group of us. But Jeff and I are absolutely committed. We're committed. We're fired up. We're inspired to get the word out about this. Being entrepreneur for years and being people that really care about people and wanting to make an impact on people and the world. We found something a little over a year ago that just checks all the boxes, guys, as far as us having a better lifestyle. Now, I believe we come this way. We're on the earth for such a time as this. And so many people, as Les Brown said, are living quiet lives of desperation, tiptoeing safely to their grave. Well, I believe we need to be living life out loud. We need to be living it large and making an impact, doing those things that we want to do, like taking the limits off. But so many times people have that limited and scarcity thinking. It's like, oh, things cost too much and I don't know if I'm worth it or deserve it. Just all that lack and limitation. Well, we have found a way that people can live a great lifestyle for less. We're talking no excuses for doing the things that you want to do. We're talking about a way to add multiple streams of income. We're talking about a way to get out here and lay your eyes on God's creation. Just enjoy life. And so we're going to take the next about 35 minutes, 40 minutes to share with you what we found. And hopefully when you see it, it'll just make sense to you like it makes sense to us. So Jeff, I'm going to swing it to you just so you can open up, introduce yourself to everyone here, and just tell us a little bit about like what you're so fired up about because you've been on social media, you've been going live, you've just been doing your thing promoting this.
Yes, so thank you, Bunmi. I'm super excited about this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm probably on the gentleman run right. No, Donald, we got Donald on the bill. All right, awesome, Donald. So yeah, I'm super excited about this. Me and Bunmi came, well, she came across this first, and the one thing that she shared with me that made ultimate sense was, we've been in a lot of businesses, and one thing we're missing right now is that residual side, that residual income that's coming no matter what we're doing in the day, right? And when we saw what it took to make a six-figure income here, it really blew our mind because we built businesses and built teams over the years way bigger than what's required here to make six-figure income. And I knew right then and there it was a no-brainer. But when we got into this program and realized the actual savings that we get to save before we take a single trip, that really blew my mind because I know so many people right now who have current existing bills. And if I could just show them how to just relieve some of that stress off their current existing bills, it'd free their mind up to even think about traveling, right? And also I realized that people are we all are traveling, maybe to build a business, maybe for work, maybe for something that we don't call it a travel or a vacation. And then when we get to that location, then we try to take a mini vacation. At least that's the people that I'm hanging around. And so I was able to show my people. I always say, I always like to say, friends don't let friends pay retail. So if we're gonna go out of our state anyway, we might as well save while we in those other places. So that's what's so powerful for me. The people that we helped so far, and the residual income that we were able to unlock for people. So when we're about to share with you is going to be some powerful stuff. Take notes, and at the end, we're going to do a quick Q&A and help people get their questions answered.
All right, awesome. So I'm going to share my screen. And Jeff, I just appreciate the value that you have to share as we go along here. So anytime that you kind of want to, hop in or make another point or whatever, feel free because it's just a small group of us. Normally when we do presentations, we have 50 people, sometimes 100 people or whatever. But today I just really wanted to speak to people's hearts, and talk personal to some of my friends so you all could really get it. So Robin and Patricia, I want you all to see this. I want you all to really understand how this can change your life. If you're watching this on the replay, Jeff and I absolutely care about you and your success and you like showing up here on this earth to get what you came here for. And we know we needed vehicles. It takes a vehicle to move money from point A outside of our household to point B inside of our household. This is one of the vehicles in our portfolio that we're fired up about. So, introducing Travorium. Think travel, think emporium, put it together, and you have Travorium. People often like, well, what's the name of that thing again? Travorium, where our slogan is travel more, travel better, and travel for less. But we want y'all to know it's so much more than travel. Jeff was just saying savings is where we're meeting a lot of people at right now because of this economy, what's going on economically. A lot of people may not have travel as the first thing on their mind, but what they want to do is how can they save money on what they're already spending, free up money because yes, they do want to get out and see the world and go places with their family and their kids and create memories. And so this membership is checking all the boxes for what you want. So let me start out first by telling you a little bit of background about the company. This was really important to me because if I put out my efforts somewhere, I want to make sure that my efforts have time to compound and that I will be paid for those efforts. With a lot of the things going on in the business climate today, companies are coming and then they're going. They're getting started and then they're going away. Or it's a scheme or a Ponzi or something like that. Y'all, we don't have time for that. There are things that we want to accomplish and do. So as you're sharing this opportunity with others, if you decide to do it, you know that you got a 14-year-old company. That says a lot. It weathered the storm of COVID. It's been through the ups and downs. It's been through the hard part of what companies do when they first get started and are they going to make it the first 2 years? So you don't have to worry about that. Solid company that has paid its distributors on time every time for 14 years. It's debt free. Jeff may expound later on the mindset of the owner and what he feels about debt, which is you're going to see how that helps you, helps us in this business. But it's global, y'all. We're in over now it's 80 countries. We're in 80 countries now, home offices on 3 continents. And so we got to meet the owner and his heart is in the right place. It's all about giving. Faith-filled man, him and his wife. And so just know you've got something special on your hands here with Travorium. And so this industry, I want y'all to know the travel industry, like be proud to be connected to it because it's a booming industry, $10 trillion. It's the number one industry in the world behind the finance industry. So money makes the world go round. After that, guess what people wanting to do? They're wanting to go somewhere. They're wanting to see some things. They want to lay their eyes on the pyramids. They want to go relax on the beach. They want to de-stress. They want to take their kids to see Mickey and Minnie. So travel is the number one industry out here, and it is growing. It is not shrinking. In the next 9 years, is going to be a $16 trillion industry. And so Warren Buffett said this. He said, if you don't find a way to make money while you're sleeping, you're going to work until you die. Do you want to do that? Just think about it. Do you want to work until you die? No. Like you got to find a way to have your money to keep going so that when you stop, your money doesn't. And this is the perfect business to make that happen. But I do want you to know the business side, ladies and gentlemen, is totally optional. You can just be a customer, just use the membership. And the membership, we say membership has its privileges. The membership alone, without telling one person, can put you in a better financial position. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to start out now by talking about the 7 different platforms you'll have access to. And Jeff, if you could cue it up to go into school, shout out to Jeff Trills for telling me, hey, Boomy, you're an awesome leader. We got to get the bit group into the school community. This is our school is our team hub. Like millions of people around the world, you guys use school. And so our team being on school as a one-stop shop, like a hub for training and support and connection. Most teams in network marketing aren't on school. We are. That says a lot about our team. And again, about Jeff as that insightful leader who helps other leaders to be better. So I appreciate you, Jeff, for that.
Yep,
So
queued up.
all right, so he's queued up some of the savings testimonies. But if you look on here, you literally will have 7 different savings platforms. Do me a favor, whether you're live or on the replay, just type savings somewhere. If you got a chat, type it there. If you got a piece of paper, you're taking notes, write savings. It's all about the savings. So we have a travel plus booking site. We call that the travel site new. That's operational 24/7. We've got our travel site. Oh, the legacy booking site is still just as good. Car rentals, cruises, activities, and more all on that site. We've got a dining and shopping portal. I even got coupons for Walmart and a grocery store saved on Arby's and Popeye's chicken in this grocery, in the shopping and dining portal. Even saved 25% off of Goodyear tires, guys. I'm saving on the movies all the time in the dining and shopping portal. You'll hear about the world tours, curated travel to beautiful places all over the world. Our getaways are weeks. Sometimes you want to go and stay at a nice lavish place for a whole week. We're going to show you how to get discounts on doing that. So we got the getaways and the getaway plus platform. And then we have our entertainment platform. Man, people are saving on like concert tickets, Beyonce, New Edition, Chris Brown. I mean, just all of the things, saving on sports like the NFL, the NBA, parking passes. So again, this is not about getting money from you. This is about you saving money on every way you do life. So Jeff, pull up some of the savings and talk about that because and tell them how like when you first saw this, you didn't see it, but what happened to make you see it?
Awesome. So yeah, so this is super exciting, right? As I share my screen, I want to kind of share with you the value that we have here. And the funny thing about when I first joined Trivorium, this is my first travel company that I've ever done. And I got taken out my position because I started listening to everybody telling me I really don't travel like that. We don't really do no travel. And then so I was like, how am I gonna offer this? I don't even know, like I don't travel like that as I used to. And so I started getting my head. And I didn't do nothing for 90 days and lost my position. The cool thing about your volume is if you lose your position, there's no getting it back. Other companies say, just reactivate and you get your old position back. No, 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 no. Not here. And I can admire that because it's like if you stick and stay, you get your pay. If you have a real business and you close your business down, you might not get that same spot back open, right? And so it was amazing for me to see that and experience that. So I lost I took myself up out of a very powerful position because it's all about time and position, and my position was amazing. Either way, I'm still in a great position because I understand and I grow from it. But this is what it was for me when I got back in. Okay, when we get into these savings, this right here, these savings right now is amazing. So we're gonna go. This is our lifestyle, travel, and saving stories. All right, we've been collecting testimonies from everybody that when you get in, you get to use this and leverage this when you connect with people. All right, so let's go for the cell phone savings. Okay, so right now we got people that's saving on their cell phones all day long, right? And more stories are going to be added here shortly. So imagine you can click on the post and see Miss Neverly. She saved $210 a month on her cell phone bill, right? What was it before? $399 a month before, and then she's now paying $180 a month. She just saved $219 a month on her cell phone bill. All right, let's go to someone else. we got I and Bunmi Moore. This couple, the McBrooms, all right, they saved a total of $419 a month on their cell phone bills. Okay. And so the cool thing about that, what would you do with an extra $419 a month that's back in your pocket from something that you already had to pay every month like clockwork? Okay, for the multiple line that you're paying. I have my other person, Latanya, she saves another 200 about $200 a month on her bills for 6 lines. Okay. So just off the cell phone bill savings, look at the savings, triple digit, right? This man got his bill reduced from $90 to $27. So people say, "Oh, I don't got my bill not that high." Well, guess what? Uh, our bill wasn't that high either, but he was able to go from $90 to $27. We had people that have cell phone bills at $60, okay, and was able to get it down from $60 to $27. So just off the cell phone services, we are helping people save a lot just on that current service. How about car insurance? Right? We have Miss Daytria. She didn't just save off of car insurance. She's saving $454.53 a month on auto insurance. So not only your cell phone bill, but also you're saving on your auto insurance here. Okay. This right here, before you even leave to travel locally or globally, you've now put more money back in your pocket without changing the quality of your life. Okay. So this is 3 cars that she has. This is how much she's saving for the year, $5,400 a year in savings. Okay. That's just a couple of things. So just want to share that with you guys. We got restaurant savings. People are saving on the energy bill, $200 a month. Robin saving on the energy bill, as well as people saving on their appliances. Okay, Mo saved $240 on his dishwasher. Okay, so just off of this savings alone for things that you may have to buy or things that you're paying every day, the savings are showing up and it's putting more money back in your pocket before you even take a single trip. Back to you, Boomy.
Thanks, Jeff. So I love the slogan, friends don't let friends pay retail, right? Friends don't let friends pay retail. And like the song said to Jeff, produce so masterfully, whatever you think it is 1,000 times better. Whatever, when you start sharing this, whatever people think it is, y'all, is so much better than that. We don't have time to tell you about all the savings, but literally there are thousands of things to save on. And every Thursday night, you get to come onto our team lifestyle membership Zoom and you get walked through the savings portal. You get to hear testimonies. And you're like, what? I can save on AARP? What? I can save on my flight potentially? What? I can save on tires? Oh my goodness. I can save at the seafood restaurant. I mean, it literally just goes on and on and on. So that's why we say that we don't put this in a travel box. We say this is a lifestyle membership. So y'all do me a favor. I want you to type lifestyle in the chat because I want you to understand however you do life. Maybe you're a golfer. You can save on that. Maybe you're a foodie. You can save on that. Jeff was fired up when he found out he could save on Smoothie King, not just
Oh
weekly
yeah.
like he was doing, but every single day now he can save at Smoothie King. All right. So you are going to love the discounts. And we want you to have your own lifestyle story. We'll show you how to create that lifestyle story flyer like Jeff was showing using Chat GPT. That's another benefit to our business, our team. We have people who are very skilled in AI. Jeff is a certified AI master consultant. So he shows the team, Erica shows the team how to use artificial intelligence to promote and build and grow your business. All right. So, what are the benefits of Trevorium? Some of the other benefits every single month, we get what's called
Let's share your screen,
travel.
Boomy.
Oops.
Sorry. Share your
I'm
screen,
sorry.
superstar.
I thought I was sharing it. Let me go back. Let me go back and click share. Appreciate you telling me that. Sometimes I get into talking 10 minutes and people are like, oh, we can't see. All right. Can you see it now?
Yes, we can.
Cool. All right. So every single month, y'all, we get these travel points. You're going to love the travel points. you get 270 every single month, and they start to compound. Right now, I think I've used mine twice, but I still have like over 3,000. And so they start to compound. And what you do, you can use these travel points to buy down the cost of your travel when you're taking a world tour, which is a curated travel trip, exclusive product to Trevorium, or a getaway. So a getaway is when you say, "Oh, honey, come on, I want to go to Puerto Rico for a week. I don't want to stay in a little hotel room. I want to spread out and, have a nice condo with a full kitchen, a refrigerator, jacuzzi tub, or what have you." And you choose the place and you choose the dates. And so you use your points, your travel points, to buy down the cost to pennies on the dollar. When I show you, y'all not going to believe it, but it is real. Then the regular sites where you just want to book a car, book a hotel, or a cruise, we call that your better than travel agent rate booking engine. We've got travel agents, y'all, who are like, how are you all doing this? Because I can't get my clients these rates. They are aligning themselves with Trevorium because of the platform, the rates, and also the ease of booking. They don't have to like start doing all kinds of research for people and then just have the people to cancel. They can just hook a person up with the membership and let the person do their thing, which a lot of travel agents are adding this on to that to the model that they already have. They're adding this in. And then that fourth box there, business opportunity. That's why I'm here. That's why Jeff is here, because you can make money 24/7 anywhere around the world. Again, y'all, that part is optional, but I want you to start dreaming again. Even if you've never been successful in the industry, understand the past has nothing to do with your future. It has nothing to do with right now. We're going to show you our team system. We're going to show you a step-by-step way so that you can get a new money story, a success story. So let's get into how
Hey,
the
Gomi.
go ahead.
I just want to double down on what you just said. Can you go back 2 slides? I want them to catch the
Sure.
visual of what you just said here before we tap into this amazing part. Guys, what makes it so unique? One more back. What makes it so unique, guys? Because I've been watching. I've been an avid fan of like the Profit or Shark Tank, right? And I always want to know about the intellectual property, the IP. What makes it stand out? What makes it different from other travel companies or other businesses that sell travel? And I want you to look at the 3 columns that says Dreamcation Platform, the World Tours and Getaways and Getaway Plus, right here in the middle. This is what we call our IP, meaning this is only a Trevorium product, meaning no one can do what we do here. This is our IP, our intellectual property. So when you understand the world tour that you're about to see, when we get to travel at 5 and 4 star restaurants, 5 and 4 star hotels, paying pennies on the dollar, sometimes a dollar to go to an actual location, right? $49, the price that you're going to see is going to be mind blowing. This has been 14 years in the making of building relationships with these different hotels and the CEO to get these amazing rates that he bought up at wholesale, right? To give it back to us, right? Reason why he did that because it's like Netflix. I know you guys, if you've seen Netflix back in the days, they were renting out movies back then, right? They were renting out movies, and then they say, you know what? Instead of renting out movies and worry about getting this back and this, that, and the other, let's just make it a membership. If you just pay the membership, you get to watch as many movies as you want to watch, all for one single price. So just think about that in the travel world. By paying your monthly membership, you get access to all these amazing trips that normally would cost you a mini fortune to have the same experience that we're having for pennies on the dollar. And that's what the Dreamcation platform is designed to do. But if you see this as these are 7 different portals that we get to go in and get saving and travel discount from. So we have 7 portals, but out of those 7, 3 of them are only accessible inside of Trevorium. I just want to let you know how powerful of a position that we're in and the access that we have from this membership. So you
Yes.
can go ahead and back to the other slide.
Sure. So remember this, write it down. Membership has its privileges. I know you heard that before, but we don't sell travel. We don't book travel for people. We are not travel agents. You will not be booking travel for people. This is an exclusive travel and lifestyle membership that's going to give you discounts on amazing travel experiences and every way you do life. Here's how the CEO sums us up. He says, we show people how to make money by showing other people how to save on travel and every way you do life. That's what we do. We show people how to make money by showing other people how to save on travel and every way you do life. So let me just show you real quick how you're going to use the better than travel agent rate booking engine. You use it just like Expedia, except you're going to get a better price. So you go to your back office, you click on whatever hotel platform you want. Let's say you go to the legacy site, and you put in you want to go to Las Vegas. Harrah's Hotel and Casino comes up, right? But if you're looking on Expedia, it'll be $293. This is a real comparison. You do it in Travorian's back office, I rate $15.46, saving $200 a night, guys. $200. Now you may be asking, how can Travorium get a better rate than Expedia? Like, how, if you go over to the West Coast to the Fairmont Grand Del Mar, is this trip $5,000 with Expedia, but the same cost of that hotel was only $1,900 with Travorium? Well, Travorium does not get a better rate than Expedia. I want to make that clear. $1,900 is the rate. That is the rate that Expedia gets. But let me ask you this question. Why do you think we see $5,000? Why do you think we're being charged $5,000? You know why that is? It's because they're advertising to you. They're spending millions of dollars on a daily basis, multi-millions of dollars to get you to know about them, to get you to come to their site, to know their jingle and their advertisements. And somebody has to pay for the cost of that advertising. Guess who pays for it? Point to yourself. You do. I do. We pay for it in marked up travel prices. How did you get here today? I shared it with you. How much did it cost the company? Zero. Maybe Jeff told you, maybe another friend told you about this, and it didn't cost the company anything. So Travorium does not have to mark up the prices. They just pass on that wholesale rate. Again, friends don't let friends pay retail. So we say, even if you don't want to build a big business, man, don't keep it to yourself. Like, tell somebody what you have found that's saving you money. Jeff, anything you want to say about this before I go to the next slide?
I mean, it's pretty cut and clear, right? And when you see this, you understand that, like we said, instead of upcharging you, we giving you access,
Mm-hmm.
right? So imagine we're getting the same prices that they're getting, and instead of upcharging and making money per trip, we give you access of the entire platform and making money per month. This is the kind of residual income you want to start to have, because every big billion-dollar business is subscription based, and now we're in the subscription based industry to where Netflix is making billions off of $8 and $11 subscriptions,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the industry we're in with this better lifestyle membership. That's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
yes.
It's awesome.
And look, and every time that you book, you're also going to receive what's called loyalty points. Those are different than the travel points that I talked to you about. But whatever platform you book on, you'll get more points to buy down your travel. The next time you come back to that site, a car, a cruise, a flight, a concert ticket, you'll be able to buy down even more because of the 3% cash back. All right. So you got your sites for those hotels, but guess what? Sometimes you don't want to be in a hotel. Sometimes you want to like spread out. You want the full kitchen, the jacuzzi tub, the washer and dryer. So now let's go to the getaways. This is where you redeem your points, those 270 travel points I told you you'll get each month. You're going to redeem those in the getaways, getaway plus, and then I'll get over to the world tours. But look at this, guys. So I booked a staycation. I live in Maryland. I'm near DC. So there's a place called the National Harbor. There's a beautiful property there for the called the Club Wyndham. It's a timeshare. You've got to own there to stay there, unless you have the Travorium membership. You don't always want to get on a plane. I was feeling so stressed back in like November. I'm like, I just gotta get away and just relax and practice some self-love, some self-care. So I hopped in my car and went 40 minutes down the road. So if you don't like to get on a plane, we got you. You can still do a getaway somewhere in country or maybe even near your home. But look at this. Canary Islands, Spain. The getaway platform reads your points, and now you can get a whole week for a dollar a night. Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, 149 for the whole entire week, plus a little bit of tax. When you take the kids to see Minnie and Mickey, you don't have to be all stressed out because oh, it's going to cost you thousands of dollars for where you stay and then thousands of dollars for the tickets. Now you can stay in a two-bedroom for $142 and go into your portal and get a discount on the tickets like Raven did last week when she took her son to Universal Studios. She's someone on our team who brought our son with her to our leadership conference in Orlando. So, guys, these getaways are absolutely amazing. Now, let me tell you what you're going to do, what we want you to do. When you walk into the property, we want you to take out your phone, right? Put it on camera. And we want you to start video and we want you to say, "Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful property." Do that tour thing. Let them see the full kitchen, let them see your jacuzzi tub, step out on the balcony, let them see the scenery and just do that tour, post it on social media. Social media is the number, no, travel is the number one posted about thing on social media. So you may say, well, how am I going to get the word out? Y'all use social media. Post out these unbelievable places where you were staying, like Latanya did. Tell Latanya's story about her getaway.
It's crazy, guys. First of all, we had our event in Florida, and I finally got to see what a getaway looks like in real life. And let me tell you something. It was shocking to see. I'm like, this is what we get to use. I thought it was just for the top people in the company. She's like, no, everybody get to use this. I said, this is amazing. Let me tell you about these getaways, y'all. I know every bedroom had its full bathroom, which is amazing. You know, when you travel, you got to share people's bathroom. Every bedroom had its own bathroom. That's just one. But Latanya, one of my top persons here, she is in another company, and she had to go to her company's event, right? And she was able to book an amazing getaway suite that the balcony was stretched from all the way from left to right, right? And she paid about $200 less than her elite sponsor that brought her into business, right? The elite sponsor, she thought she was staying in a nice little, 5-star situation. Her space was way smaller, and she paid way more than Latanya did. And so when the sponsor came up to her room, she's like, "Wait, how you? What? The fact that her room was so huge and she paid less than she paid, she's like, what did you use to get this room at that price?" And then so she was able to expose to her this lifestyle membership. You see, doesn't matter where you're going. I don't care if you're in the brick and mortar click and order or you have another primary business. When you're traveling for those events, when you're traveling to go to those different places, you got to understand the value of saving more while living and having access to more. That's the power of this membership.
Yes. So, y'all, I like people to start really dreaming again and seeing what's possible in life and understanding that you were created for more, that you were created for like the best, the finer things, lifestyle and luxury, but for less. So just because you balling, yeah, you may be at 6 or 7 figures, but it don't mean you got to spend all your money because we know it's not in what you earn, it's in what you what, Jeff?
It's in what you keep.
That's right. It's not what you earn, it's in what you keep. So we're just being smart entrepreneurs here. We're showing you how to do the big baller thing, but to do it for less and keep more of your money. And then when our team, we're going to talk about taking that money and flipping it to more, making, purchasing assets and all of that. But that's the getaways.
I like to
Now,
call it bobbing. I used to say we're bobbing, B-O-B, balling on a budget. So now you
ooh, I
get the
like
ball on
that.
a budget,
Okay.
y'all.
That's
Right?
new. I see Tavares smiling. He like that too, don't you, Tavares?
You know what I'm saying? Ball on a budget. Let's go.
Balling on a budget. That's what we're doing. Well, let me show y'all these world tours. I think this is my favorite way to travel because this is like all you do is you go on this Dreamcation platform, right? And you see the hundreds of different opportunities around the world that you get to go. So the company's already planned these out. It's group travel. So when you get to these destinations, you'll see hundreds of other people from places around the world in Trevorium. They have a Trevorium hat, their Trevorium gear and t-shirt, and you'll have that connection. Oh, you're from Trevorium, me too, So it's really, really fun. You get to connect with the prices. The first world tour I did last July, I went to the DR for 5 days, and I only paid 200 and some dollars. I think the whole trip was like 500 and something, but that's for two. So I paid two something, my partner paid two for an all-inclusive trip. And we were asking other people, how much did you pay? People were paying $3,000, some 2,000, and we're like, we ain't gonna tell them what we paid because they're gonna be mad. Y'all, the world tours are everything. Look at this. Venice, Italy, 5 days, breakfast included, tour included, just 249 because of those travel points you're getting every month. Now, what about Dubai? Five-star hotel for 6 days, Trevorium rate $379 for two people. Now, we know nobody's going to Dubai right now, but when it opens up again, and when people were going to Dubai, it was like, how can I get there for this price? Montego Bay, Jamaica, five-star, all included. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, all your drinks, everything, just $579. How can you get these rates? Because of that, these 270 travel points you get every single month. They build and build and build. So you're getting enough points so that once every 6 months, use your points and just treat yourself, y'all. Use your points, get away, go somewhere with your family, take your spouse, just like love on you and just see the world, whether it is down the street or across the world, guys. These world tours are just like an amazing way to travel. Las Vegas, $19, five-star for 5 days. Hawaii, $4.99, breakfast included. New York, oh, Jeff, no, New York can be expensive. That's where he's from, right, Jeff?
100%. You know, just going on the block, you spending $1,000.
But look here, 5 days, 4 nights, breakfast included. The retail rate 1,800. What do we pay? $399 for
And that's in the
two
city.
people. Yes, New York City for two people. That's the thing. So when we say like Trevorium is doing things in travel that have never been done before. Jeff, last night I saw one of my friends who's in a wellness company. His wellness has travel. Most companies, guys, they have got like a white label travel program. They just stick back there. And I looked at his discount. He was paying $1,300 for something that we would pay $400 for. He was
Hmm.
just so proudly promoting his $1,300 trip. I was like, man, we got the goose that laid the golden egg here
Yeah.
with Trevorium. All
And
right,
because
Jeff.
people when they don't because they don't know, right?
Yeah.
When we went to Dubai, we paid 3,500 a piece, and that was a curated agent travel platform, a package,
Mhm.
right? So we, if you don't know, you don't know. That's why it's our obligation to do to show you guys the importance of saving more and traveling better.
Well, let's kind of wrap this up. So you have this exclusive private membership shared just person to person, right? That's it, peer to peer. How much does it cost? I want you to focus on this last box here. Bottom line price, $369. There are three memberships, but only one that people on our team choose because we want to make sure you're set up for the most savings and to make the most money. Platinum is where it's at. It's the only one that I would ever recommend to you. Now, before I heard about Trevorium, I had taken a timeshare, y'all know, like, okay, go on a timeshare presentation, fine, but like, don't buy, just get your free gifts. Well, they make travel seem so alluring because it is. Like, it's like this one thing in the world everyone wants to do. I committed to $17,000. Contracts, blackout dates, entanglements, all the things that you should never get into. But people are spending $20,000, $50,000, $70,000 for timeshares. 2 months later, I'm hearing about Trevorium. I'm looking at all this. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm getting more for $369 than I got for 17. Are you kidding me? No comparison. With Trevorium, ladies and gentlemen, you will never have a contract. There are no contracts. You want to cancel? I don't know why you would. Go in the back office, click that button that says cancel membership. You're done. This is not a timeshare, and you never have to take a timeshare presentation. There are no blackout dates. So let's look at this platinum membership that's so full of value here. $269.95 one time for the product. All right, that's what the product costs. $269.95 one time. Now, monthly, it's only $135, and we're going to show you how to make that of no consequence. That $135 will show you how even that can go away. And so now you're in monthly at no out-of-pocket cost to you. Now, I would suggest if you're here like me and Jeff, you're looking for a way to make more money, or you at least just want to refer some people so your membership can technically be free in quotes. And we'll tell you more about that. As I said, just add $99, $99.95 to that 269. So that's where I get the 369.95. 269 plus the business only costs $100, y'all. And Jeff, talk real quick about the tax deductions because I was on the phone with somebody yesterday. She said, "Yeah, I need some tax write-offs. Like, I need to do this just for the tax deductions."
Yeah, most definitely. A lot of us, we cater to people that actually are making a lot of money, right? And when they make a lot of money, what do they want to do? Travel, right? And guess what? Because they're traveling, or if you make a lot of money or you're not, but you want to travel, most people can only write a portion of that. But as you own a travel lifestyle company, you can write your entire travel off. And if you're on there just sharing the opportunity with somebody, hey, I was able to go here and do this and that, that's considered a write-off because you're doing some type of business there, right? And so, how many write-offs can you make a year off this travel and allows you to travel more? But the cool thing about this membership right here is this. It's very simple. We already take pictures when we're traveling back and forth, right? We already do it. So that's a business that becomes now a business expense, exposing your business and how you travel for your business. So just putting it on social media. Now I'm not a CPA, but consult with your CPA. But I'm just letting you know, by sharing what you're going to do, by doing what you already are doing, now you can write that off because you're literally sharing, exposing your business while traveling to these different locations and paying these discount prices. So if you're going to do it anyway, you might as well get paid and also save on your taxes because that bill is the most highest bill we pay, which is a tax bill. All right. So this is about another strategy for you to win in your life.
Absolutely. And we're all here, guys, in the big group, Billionaires in Training. It's about showing you how to win in life and win big. And so that the tax deduction just alone is a huge benefit. But we're going to show you, well, what can happen for you financial wise if you just decide to do like we said, post on social media, follow our system, start promoting a little bit and tell somebody about your savings. Well, when you refer three people at the same membership level where you are, which is going to be what? Y'all say it? Platinum. It's going to be
Platinum.
platinum. You're going to be earning as much as the membership costs. Okay. So that's how you take care. That's one of the ways you take care of that 135. Let's refer three. We say refer three and it's free. I mean, you still have the membership every single month. The 135 is still there to be paid, but it's not coming out of your pockets. It's coming out of your pockets. Excuse me, it's not coming out of your pockets, it's coming out of your profits because of the daily pay that we're going to show you. So, profits, profits, profits. And as Jim Rohn said, profits are better than wages, right?
Wages.
So we don't mind the jobs. Your job helps you to stay in business while you are building a business, but it's the profit, making money while you're sleeping, that we get excited about. So you see, we just Xing out that monthly because we're going to show you how to refer three. But remember, Jeff, reiterate again how the savings from their current bills can free up money to pay for that.
Exactly. So you see at this first level right here. Remember we told you how which one person was able to save $419 a month on their bill?
Mm-hmm.
Now, since they have to pay it towards their bill, they just freed up $400 that can, if you never even recruited anybody or shared this with anybody, that 135 is coming out of the profit that you just now saved off that monthly $419 bill. So you're able to save $419 minus the 135. You still in profit with more money back in your pocket from this membership savings.
And so I've never seen a business where the product by itself will be putting more money back into your pocket. So that's the cool thing. So sometimes people come on and be like, oh, I'm not sure about building a team. Okay, right. If you don't feel comfortable building a team, you don't have to. But it still makes sense just to get the product and let the product alone use that to create the value and a better situation in your finances. So we're going to run through real quick this compensation plan. I don't expect you to understand it, even though it's simple, but I do expect you to understand that you need it. So many people are complaining about, oh my gosh, I don't have money for the bills. I don't have money to travel the way I want to, or I want to live in a different zip code. Like, This will get you all the things that you want, guys. We're taking our team some great places. The daily pay, type daily pay in the chat. Daily pay means before you wake up and you have that cup of coffee, there's going to be money that the company has put in your back office early in the morning. To get to the daily pay, all you have to do, guys, is with our help, refer three. There's 8 billion people in the world. Do you
Mm-hmm.
think you can find three who want to save money, make money, and travel the world? Of course you can. We're going to help you to do that. So you refer three, daily pay, $4.45 a day. That's enough to cover your membership. But then what happens is this. You're going to get plugged into our team. You're going to get into the school community. We're going to be doing these presentations on the regular. We got something almost every day of the week. You don't have to worry about giving a presentation. Just as Jeff said, Jeff, you tell people to be a what?
Copycat.
Right, a copycat and a pointer, a tour guide, and just point them to the information, right? So we've got the videos, we've got the presentations. Just be a good inviter, right? And now, when people see the information, it makes sense. They may have some questions. Get them on the phone with Jeff, get them on the phone with me, get them on the phone with Erica, one of our other leaders who can answer their questions. And now, what's going to start to happen is people are going to start to join. So the numbers I'm about to show you, this is not you signing up all these people yourself. It's you tell a few, and they tell a few, and they tell a few. And a little turns into a lot. So now, one star director, that's just 8 platinum memberships on your left team, 8 platinum memberships on your right team. This is a binary. It's only 2 legs. That's it. Left team, right team. We show you how to go into the computer and you get to place people on whatever team you want them to be placed on. But now, let's say you tell 4, and those 4 each are going to tell their 3. Before you know it, you've got 8 memberships in each leg. That's just 16. Now you at $500 a month, y'all, residual. Can that pay a car payment? Absolutely, for a lot of people. Can it help a mom to quit her part-time job so she don't have to leave her kids and continue to be stressed out? Absolutely. $300 to $700 a month as a 1 star. You're waking up to $10 a day. Anytime you refer somebody to the membership, you're going to get at least $50. But
Mm-hmm.
then there's something called coding bonuses. And so, as a 1 star, not only will you get $50 when you refer someone, but you're going to get $15 anytime that some of your people start sharing this with other people. Or if you shared it with somebody, you're going to get the 50 plus the 15, right? Don't expect you to remember all that. Just know there's money coming all kinds of ways. Now, let's get into 2 star. This is really a wonderful position because as a 2 star, you're in the comma club. Anybody out there want to get in the comma club? What would an
Oh, me.
extra $1,500, $2,000 a month do for you, right? Patricia said, "Oh yeah, me, y'all, extra income." It doesn't have to be that people are, "Oh, you're gonna make 6 figures." Some people don't even want to do all that. They just like, if I just had $500, $1,000 extra, man, I'd be doing good. Our team will take you there, guys. 25 people in each leg. Those 8, what do? They went out and they shared with a few. You shared it with a few. And now you're waking up to $25 every day before you have your coffee. You've got this 2 star championship Super Bowl ring. You get up to $750 monthly lifestyle bonus. While some companies are giving you a bonus for hitting a rank, this company gives you access to the bonus every single month. When I was 2 star, I didn't miss that 750 not one month. But guess what,
And that's
y'all?
an addition, right, Boomy?
Yeah, oh yeah. In addition to the 25, in addition to the 50 and the extra 25 they give you when your people share it with other people, it's just raining money, right? Just know
And
that abundance is your birthright, guys.
exactly. I
Oh,
wanted to kind of
yeah,
add
go
on to
ahead.
that real quickly.
Mhm.
Like when I got my first 650, and I got a 650 bonus. I was like, where does the money come from? It's an amazing feeling to see an extra $650 hit your account for just doing what you were going to do anyway. But you see the 2 star, right? Where it says 25 on your left, 25 on your right. When I tricked myself out of my position, I had 25 people underneath me. And mind you, I only put in one person. But the way this works, people were just putting people, and they had to go underneath me. And so I had a team of 25 people on one leg, without me even doing anything and trying to understand what I need to understand. So truth of the matter is time and position is everything, because people are signing up every single day, and it matters if they're going to be underneath you to help you rank up or above you. And so I tricked myself out of that first position, even with 25 people in my organization that I didn't know understood yet. So I'm telling y'all, this is not the one that you want to play with, because honestly, this thing is working with or without us. We rather work with us. So yeah, I just want to share that how that
Absolutely.
worked.
Learn from his
Woo,
experience.
please do.
Say, okay, Jeff, help me not to let what happened to you happen to me. So he's telling you, right? Word to the wise. So
Mm.
guys, you want an extra $25,000 to $36,000 a year? Let us help you get the 3-star director. My 80-year-old mom, this is where she is. Now she's off in Ghana making an impact, helping little kids, changing their lives. She got a extra over $2,000, but about 3,000 every single month. And so again, money while you are sleeping. This is residual. This is that money you do it one time and keeps coming y'all over and over and over again. 4-star director. This is where I am, and tomorrow I'm launching my ambassador run. But right now, the 4-star, before I have my coffee, guess what I had in my back office? A $100 bill this morning. Every single solitary God-given day that I wake up, y'all, 7 days a week, $100, $100, $100 before I share with one person. Okay, we want to help to get you through these ranks because it's some really good extra money. Now the
That's
covenant,
even on the weekends though. That's you
even
get the
on the
100.
weekend, 7 days. That's what I'm saying. It ain't like, oh,
Mm-mm.
5 days, Monday through Friday. No, y'all. 7 days a week. Hey, Jeff, we're going to get ready to end, but tell them about, I want you to talk about this coveted position of ambassador, because we've seen in the past what it takes to make 6 figures in business. So I want you to talk about this. And then I talk a little bit about the
Yep.
car and the housing bonus too.
Guys, this is where the magic happens. This is what we saw that was like, wait a minute, for 188 people on your left and 188 people on your right, you are at a 6-figure a year income. That's less than 400 people in your organization that you did not personally put in yourself, right? I've seen people personally put in 7 or 9, 10 people and now have a 6-figure income from personally putting in 10 people in their business. Now, if it took me a year to do that, who cares? How many people been on our job for how many years, nowhere near millionaire? Okay. And so at the end of the day, at this position, the company starts opening up things that you only see at these corporate big events where they've given out watches and Louis Vuitton experiences right here, right? They have an annual vacation, they have a global bonus pool. They get to you as an ambassador, you get to share that global business pool, and they have a Louis Vuitton experience where the company gives you a Louis Vuitton card to go, and they close down the store. So wherever we're going, it'd be a world tour. They go and close down the Louis Vuitton store. They buy at the Louis Vuitton store and then give us cards, like a card that we can go shopping in Louis Vuitton. That's outside of the income you already made. But they just made it 10 times better. Because when you get to the ambassador rank and you get to 4-star ambassador, they give you a housing bonus of $4,000 a month on top of everything you're already making, on top of the 6-figure income. You're getting a $4,000, they call that housing allowance, but you can use that money for whatever you want to use it for. Okay. When you get to 5-star ambassador, it gets really good, because now they let you choose your dream car as it's a BMW, right? But I want to get the one that the TV dropped down in the back, right? But the cool thing about this company is that they don't give you say, here's the car note, we're gonna pay your car note. Mr. David Hart, he is a master negotiator. Okay. Think about it. He's been negotiating deals for trips for up to 14 years, negotiating deals to get the best value and the best price on these vacations. So, what do you think his negotiation power is when it comes to vehicles, right? He was able to get all vacations done. His negotiating skills are so powerful that he negotiated the price down so much and then buy the car for you. So, no car payments. What company will buy the entire vehicle for you where you have no car payments? You got the pink slip saying you own this $160,000 vehicle, okay, on behalf of Travoy for just doing what you was going to do anyway, which is impact lives by sharing this amazing opportunity and access to this membership. So now you get a housing bonus, of $5,000 at the 5 star, and he buys you the BMW. No matter what model it is, he buys the entire vehicle for you and say, thank you for doing what you're doing. Here's our token appreciation. Here's our gift, and that's yours, pink slip in hand, with the $5,000 car housing bonus. Where they do that at? No more. He said, I don't believe in putting people in debt. Everything that they own outright. The office they have, they just built, they own outright. These travel memberships that we have, they scoop them at a rate and they own it, meaning they bought it already. It's already bought, and then they give it to the community, okay, for us to use it at pennies on the dollar, or sometimes $0, just paying the taxes. So that's how powerful about getting to ambassador. And for people, you think about it, under 400 people, you have a six-figure income, not from just your effort, from the effort of your team going to work and building it for their last name. They're building it with their last name in mind and their results in mind. They're not doing it because of you. They're thanking you for bringing them to a video like this, right? Bringing them to an opportunity like this just to see it. And because they saw it, they're making a decision like you're making a decision, and they building it for their last name, just like you're building it for your legacy.
Hey, Jeff,
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
glad you brought up that legacy because when you get to 2 star guys,
That's right.
it's actually willable to your heir. So this isn't like a traditional network marketing business where you stop and then your money stops. Like if you transition, this can go to your kids, to your grandkids, and the money keeps going. We've got Mr. Taylor, who passed as a 2 star director. Now his position has grown to ambassador, and his grandkids get 5 figures every month. It goes into a trust for them. When they get 18, they'll get it. But he's still getting paid even though he's not here. That's legacy. That's the power of Trevorium. So, I'm sorry, did I cut you off?
No, you didn't. I
Oh,
just want to say he just did the work early in the game. He got himself to 2 star position. That means the 2 legs that we're building, they kept building. Even though he transitioned, his legs started to continue to build because everybody's building it for their legacy, and that's how his income continues to rise. He's actually worth more. They say he's actually worth more dead than alive, right? So it's crazy how that worked. But if he didn't make the decision that he made before he transitioned, his grandchildren, his children would not be beneficiaries of the work he put in before he transitioned.
yes,
And that's the power of making decisions right now.
yes.
Because
This
one
is
thing we do know
real.
is that it's promised that we're not going to be here forever. But what we do while we're here will make sure our legacy lives forever, like the Rockefellers.
Yeah. So listen, y'all, this is every time I hear this, I just am full out like thankful, so much gratitude. Like, I'm so glad this came my way. Literally, it was an answer to prayer from me. But I know there's been some desire, some prayer, something that you've been wanting more for your life. And I'm sure some aspect of this checks the boxes. So, what do you do from here? The person who invited you to see this live presentation or on the replay, ask them for their school link. This is what we want you to do. We want you to get into our community, whether you get positioned here or not. You got to be a part of school. Now, the smart people are going to do what Jeff said. They're going to be like, oh, I want to claim my position because I want to be in before the next person comes in because I want that person under me. Literally, Donald, who's on here, Donald already has people coming in under him. He probably don't even know it. I'm probably telling him because he said yes and got position. Now, if he had said yes a week earlier, he would have even more people under him. So literally, you snooze, you lose. Trust the person who shared this with you and get locked in today. Okay? You want to do that. Now, we didn't even tell you about the free trip that you get just for joining. So just know there's another just free trip. You join today, 14 days later, you got a free trip to some amazing places, whether it's around the world or in the country. That's something else, just more icing on the cake. Now, you want to come into school. School is our team hub. So if you're in the business, all your training, the systems, learning social media, marketing, inspiration, personal development, everything you need is in school. If you are not in the business yet, still looking, considering, that is a great place for you to be so you can continue to watch the videos, hear some more testimonies, see the lifestyle saving stories, get more information. So either way, you want to be in school today. So there are 2 links that you need. Get the link for the person who refer you to this video. They're going to walk you through so that you can get signed up in Trevorium and get your position and start making money today and getting your savings. And then come on into our school community where we're going to serve you and help to grow you from the inside out in school. Jeff, I'm going to let you close us out.
So as Boomy said, right, time in a position is everything. What you do today can affect what happens to you and for you tomorrow. Like we said, right now we're doing these types of presentations. Not just us, our entire team are doing presentations, right? And that means you don't know who's tied to your success. But when you say yes and you get in, you don't know what's going to be falling beneath you. Now, we can't guarantee that. But what we're saying is time in a position is everything, especially in this type of business. And right now, in the position of where we at right now, where AI is taking over and is being amazingly exploited, where people are creating the AI version of them and all that cool stuff, this type of business is going to be super valuable because now the human connection is going to be, they're going to be yearning for a human connection even more, right? Because now we're like, well, I don't know if that's AI or that's a real person. You can't even enjoy social media without saying, is that AI? That can't be real. Remember, we would get excited about, oh, that's crazy. Now we got to ask the question is this AI? This is the best time and the best opportunity to get in because you can't fake us traveling. The AI ain't going to be able to say, here I'm over here in Greece doing this, right? And so the more valuable being real becomes, the more valuable our business is going to become to so many people. And to be able to get out and touch somebody and connect with somebody, the connection is huge right now. So trust and believe that as you're saying yes to this, you're not just saying yes to this, you're saying yes to somebody else's success, right? Because we all are tied to somebody else's success. And so at the end of the day, 3 things you need to do. Get back to the person that put you onto this call, tell them that you want the link so you can start it, and get yourself inside the community so you can understand the value in which Trevorium brings, but our group brings, the type of team that we're on. We're here to support you. All you got to do is bring people to these type of calls. Let us talk for you, and let us close the deal for you so you can actually collect your check and also collect your lifestyle. So like I always say, be great because you already are great. And we'll see you guys next live.
I love it. Let's take them out the same way we brought them in, Jeff.
Let's
Whatever
go.
you think this is, y'all, it's 1,000 times better. Let's go. Thanks for joining, Tavares, Robin, Donald. See you guys. Natasha.
Yeah. Better lifestyle energy.
Yeah.
Whatever you thought this was, it's 1,000 times better. Yeah. It's 1,000 times better. The movement is here. We travel, we save, we live free. Let's go.
We ain't waiting no more for paydays to come. Daily pay flowing, yeah, we already won. Save on trips for $1 and we out 8 nights. While they paying full price, we taking flight. Bills go down, savings go up, we stacking. $1 saved is $1 earned, no capping. We relocate what we used to spend, no stress. Now we living that dream life, nothing less.
We ain't waiting for permission, we just press go. Helped another save money, watch the income grow. Every booking, every share, we do it better. And when they ask what this is, we say
whatever you think this is, it's 1,000 times better. We ain't selling trips, we selling freedom forever. Access over upsell, that's our letter. Better lifestyle, family, we travel together. Whatever you think this, 1,000 times better. We ain't selling trips, we selling freedom forever. Access over upsell, that's our letter. Better lifestyle, family, we travel together.
they waiting 30 days just to get that check. We getting daily pay, residual respect. No upsell fees, no middleman cut. Just access to savings, yeah, we leveling up. Old school agents now joining the shift, cause we showing them how to live, not just assist. They don't chase one time, pay no more. They building wealth while they open doors.
Unlock your life, unlock your freedom. Travel the world and still keep your income. We the Netflix of travel, Amazon of vibes. One click away from paradise. Whatever you think this is, it's 1,000 times better. We ain't selling trips, we selling freedom forever. Access over upsell, that's our letter. Better lifestyle, family, we travel the better. Whatever you think this is, 1,000 times better. We ain't selling trips, we selling freedom forever. Access over upsell, that's our letter. Better lifestyle, family, we travel together. Together, better, 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 better.
This ain't just travel, it's a movement. We save more, earn more, and live better.
Whatever you think it is, it's 1,000 times better.
Yeah.
We travel together.
Let's go.
Let's go. Have a great Saturday, everyone. Welcome to the team.
Peace.